What's going on, everyone? It's K-Dub here with more news and headlines from dcforecasts.com. Obviously, today we're not seeing too much happening in the market. Very still. Bitcoin sitting around 6,600, Bitcoin Cash 517, and Ethereum 227. Now let's dive into some of the latest headlines today. First, we have Binance. Obviously, one of the largest exchanges in the world is in the recent crypto news for its decision to make all of its listing fees absolutely transparent and to donate 100% to charity. This move will certainly bring a lot of positive news for Binance. So before this, the listing fees on Binance have varied based on a number of factors such as type of tokens, expected daily volume, and others. Even though many pointed out the fees of Binance and described them as a little bit too big, the CEO of Binance refuted the rumors as baseless and stated, "There were so much incorrect data, rumors, and FUD about listing fees. We care about our community and want to address this once and for all." So with this, Binance will not dictate how much projects have to charge, and there won't be a minimum donation fee when a cryptocurrency is listed. As Zhao stated in a press release, "A large donation does not guarantee or in any way influence the outcome of our listing process." So this is good to note. Basically, in a nutshell, it means you're not going to be able to bribe them with big donations, right? So that's good. Now, let's move on to our next story of the day. This is the UAE to boost capital markets financing by recognizing ICOs as securities. So basically, the UAE will allow domestic companies to gather more money by offering crypto tokens to all investors as a plus method besides the traditional funding as investing in shares. ICOs will be considered as securities and will be regulated. The draft regulation is now ready and will be implemented in early 2019. So last year, you had Abu Dhabi issued a strategy on initial coin offerings, regulating them as securities. However, cryptocurrencies were not classified as a legal tender, but are still considered as commodities by the Abu Dhabi government. So we're going to see a huge shift moving forward. A lot of these ICOs are definitely going to be labeled as securities, and most of these startups are probably going to start raising in the form of STOs, as we've heard a lot of discussion about that. Now let's move on to this story, a new statement by the prominent NYU economist and Professor Nouriel Roubini. You may know him as Dr. Doom. So he's in the news today. He made a statement during the U.S. Senate hearing on blockchain and cryptocurrency technology. Here it is right here on Twitter. He says, "Decentralization in crypto is a myth. It is a system more centralized than North Korea. Miners are centralized, exchanges are centralized, developers are centralized, dictators. Buterin is a dictator for life, and the Gini inequality coefficient of Bitcoin is worse than North Korea." Wow. So, this is not the first time that Roubini, Dr. Doom, is known for his bearish economic forecasts. He's taken aim at alleged centralization in cryptocurrency ecosystem before. In fact, earlier this year, he said that the idea that Bitcoin is decentralized is BS, and that the blockchain is just a glorified Excel spreadsheet. What do you think? Do you agree with this, or you think this guy's just got a chip on his shoulder? So we'll see. We'll see what comes out from Dr. Doom moving forward. Now let's get on to some positive news. Okay, let's get away from the doom and gloom over there. So we have UK granting a telecom regulator $915,000 to study blockchain. So they're sponsoring new research into organizing and managing phone numbers. So after officially handing the grant to UK telecom provider Ofcom, the National Telecommunication Authorities awarded $915,000 to the telecom provider in order to improve its UK telephone number management. Ofcom, on the other hand, provided more details about the project on Monday in an official press release, stating that there are roughly 1 billion phone numbers available right now in the UK, either already in use or reserved for allocation. So, as the country moves from traditional analog phone lines to internet infrastructure, the current system may also face some challenges. This way, blockchain could improve them to lower costs, make the porting more efficient, and streamline the fraud or nuisance call management while providing customers with a better experience. As the chief technology of Ofcom, Mansour Hanif, recently stated, "We will be working with industries to explore how blockchain could make it quicker and easier for landline customers to switch providers while keeping their number, as well as reducing nuisance calls, and will expand our research into other areas where innovative technologies such as blockchain could be applied to benefit customers." I'm surprised that landlines are that important still. I mean, I'm going to be honest, I don't even have a phone in my house. I just use my cell phone, because all I ever get is telemarketers and people trying to get me to vote for stuff. So, but hey, for those that use it, this is great news. Now, finally, let's end on some more positive news today. So we have an analyst from the Bank of America explain he believes that blockchain adoption is the next major business that will reach more than $7 billion. For example, Microsoft is currently providing blockchain as a service, or the tool via Microsoft Azure. You might be more familiar with that, where developers can test their apps before they launch them. All of the Azure users have access to the Ethereum blockchain because of the partnership Microsoft made with Consensus. Or consensus with it's like system, it's spelled different. But another majority industry giant is Amazon. Also launched their Ethereum blockchain templates back in April this year, and the goal was to provide an easy way to create blockchain networks. So more businesses are now getting into the blockchain as a service product space, and this is why the market value is likely to grow immensely. The analyst from Bank of America, Kash Rangan, explained that the possible market value of $7 billion is because of the future value this business can get regardless of adoption limitations. He said, Amazon will benefit from incremental cloud services demand for blockchain implementation, while improved supply chain tracking should make Amazon's retail operations more efficient. The bank's list of companies that are likely to benefit from blockchain adoption include IBM, VMware, and Zillow. Those are pretty big names. So Rangan continued, many blockchain use cases have been identified, but full product services have not yet been built out and are not used in production. However, it's quite likely in the future that they will. That being said, I want to say thank you so much once again for coming back to the channel for more news and headlines from dcforecasts.com. That being said, my name is K-Dub. Until next time, stay crypto and peace out.